Hi, Charles Burke here with Power Under Training. I'm excited that you're with me today. We're going to talk about the emotional prisoner myth. How often do you come across a conversation during your day and you say hi to somebody and their response is, "Hey, how you doing?" "Oh man, I'm I'm tired. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, I'm really stressed out." We've come in our society to start to wear stress or busyness or anxiety as a badge. Like it shows how hard I'm working, right? I must be important. I'm so stressed out, right? That I'm doing my best. I'm really working hard and therefore I'm tired. And the thing is, we need to overcome that myth because what happens when we focus on I'm stressed, I'm tired, or I'm worried, I'm overwhelmed. A lot of people live in this place. And the myth that that makes you look important or that that's an acceptable place because we all have a lot going on, it's become a norm. It's the normal many people choose. And they're choosing an emotion that brings about fear, that brings about control, that brings about procrastination. See, the more we are in a place of fearfulness, we feel under resourced, we tend to not make a very good plan. We don't tend to set very good expectations. So, the first thing you need to do to get out of a world where you constantly feel anxious and stressed, tired, worried, overwhelmed, is the first thing you need to do is choose to choose. This is what I mean. You got to acknowledge where you are. What are you feeling? And what is it doing to you? And you have to choose a different emotion. See, the emotions bring about the action, and the actions cause emotions. They both affect one another. So I can't just, everything's great. I'm wonderful. Everything's amazing all the time. We do get stressed. We do have anxiety. Things are tough sometimes. And I'm not saying that anybody should be so unconnected to reality that you're always excited. However, the more I choose an emotion of accomplishment, an emotion of competency, an emotion of setting an expectation that I have pride, I do well, I get everything done I need to do, I'm trustworthy, I'm efficient, I'm effective. When I tell myself over and over and over that those things are true, and I start to focus on good emotions of accomplishment, of value, of purpose, of worth, then I can choose those emotions and those cause a good plan. Those cause me to value myself, value my resources, value my time. When I build value in myself, I now pour myself into things in a manner that brings about victories, wins, successes, accomplishment, progress. So they affect one another. And the more I can live in intentionality of owning my emotion and therefore taking action based on that emotion, I start to get positive feedback from my results. See, I've got to make a plan and set expectations for who I am and what I do. So the first thing I do is choose that positive emotion. Then, number two, make a plan and set expectations. If I'm always responding and reacting to whatever comes my way, I'm always going to be in a place of fear, of feeling like a victim to what comes at me. Where when I start with a plan and I have positive expectations for conversations I'm going to have, for tasks I'm going to accomplish, for the mood that I'm going to be in, I choose my day. I can create and feed into a positive reality that gives me back what I want, that helps me serve others in a manner that increases my ability to be useful, to be a good friend, to be a good father, to be a good wife, to be a good person, where I can set an expectation of what I have to offer and what it's going to bring back to those around me and for myself. And when I start to do that, I'm choosing emotions which help me cause action. Then I'm making a plan and I'm setting expectations. Now, when I achieve and I'm able to execute that plan and my expectations are met in a positive way, I've got to acknowledge it to myself and I've got to celebrate wins. See, it's not about making big drastic changes in our life that bring us back results. What makes results in our life are itty bitty little things, just doing a little better every day. So I got to choose my emotions, choose to choose. Number two, I make a plan and I set expectations. Number three, I acknowledge the results and I celebrate the wins. Start to practice those three things, and you're going to see your emotions and your actions and results start to change.